Yo, people, what's going on? What's going on, everybody? Listen, welcome, welcome. It is road trip time, right? Yeah, heading to the game in New Jersey. So, yeah, man, this is vlog number one, I guess. New Jersey Man United preseason tour 2025, vlog one. Let's go. All right, people, what are we going to talk about today? All right, so listen, obviously, we're going to talk about Man United, right? We're going to see Man United. I'm looking forward to seeing Brian Mbumo. Sorry, Brian Mbumo. I gotta learn to pronounce it right, man. That's my guy. So I used to say Mbuemo, but it's actually Mbumo. All right, guys. Again, say it with me, Brian Mbumo. All right, Brian Mbumo. So yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing Brian Mbumo. In that red kit of Manchester United, stepping on the field for the first time to represent this amazing badge of ours. The badge is under here somewhere. Yep, this badge right here. See that? Yeah, I got the badge. So yeah, to represent that badge. So yeah, I think it's gonna be a good game. I'm curious to see how having Mbumo and Cunha in the game, how they're gonna influence the game, how we change our approach in attack, right? I wonder if the manager is gonna start both of them, or it's gonna be like one of them, like maybe like the way last game it was Cunha, but Cunha didn't really start with Rasmus, for example. So I wonder if he's gonna line them up the way he wants to see them going forward. It's definitely gonna be interesting to see if he does that, because ideally a lot of us I know we're curious to see how those two can connect. How, for example, Mbumo links up with Ahmad, right? Imagine if obviously most likely Ahmad is gonna be a wingback, right? How those two are gonna link up. The relationship that's gonna be formed. I also want to see the relationship on the left hand side with Dogu and Cunha. I wonder, if he starts those two together, right? And up top, who's going to start leading the line, for example, for West Ham? Is it going to be Xerxes, or is it going to be Rasmus, right? Ideally, I want to see how they link up with the Xerxes, right? Because I think that could be our front three right there when we start against Arsenal, right? Because it's from what we hear and see, most likely we're not going to have a striker before we start the season, right? So whoever we have on that trip right now on tour, that is most likely is going to be the team that is going to, they're going to start against Arsenal, right? So yeah, you guys let me know if you think we're ready. Are we going to get a result against Arsenal, or are we going to get torn to pieces? Let me know. And also, I'm also looking forward to see in the game, Bruno again in the midfield. Who is he going to be partnered with? Is it going to be Bruno and Ugarte, or Bruno? I hope it's not Bruno and Casemiro, because honestly, that Bruno and Casemiro partnership, it would work, but in some games, in games where teams sit off of us, they don't really pressing us, letting us have the ball, then I think those two can work together. But in the long run, yeah, it's not. That's why we need a midfielder, right? So we shall see. Now, talking about midfielder, we see we're linked with Garcia, right? Now, again, in order for us to bring in a midfielder, people, we have to sell someone. All right, someone needs to leave, because right now we are stacked in midfield. We have Casemiro, Ugarte, Bruno, who else? Collier, Mainu, right? So that's a lot. And you cannot just bring another midfielder there. How are you going to use them? We are only playing one game a week next season. So we shall see who leaves. There were some talks of Casemiro to Saudi. I don't know if that is going to happen. For some reason, I have a feeling that Casemiro is going to run his contract down at Manchester United, because again, he did say that, listen, he loves the idea of being at Manchester United. His family loves it in Manchester. So I don't think he'll be leaving. So we shall see what happens. But yeah, definitely the midfield is very, very important. Oh, I forgot about Kone as well, right? As part of the midfield crew. I really hope that Kone gets some game time. We want to see him. Maybe Bruno and Kone. I want to see how because they work together, because Kone has the legs, good on the ball. He can give you that intensity, right? Because Ruben Amorim wants intensity in the midfield. So, well, we shall see about that. Now, talking about what else? Let's talk about strikers. Yesterday we heard Alexander Isak, right? Alexander Isak, he pretty much put in his transfer request, saying to Newcastle, listen, my time here is over. Get me out of here, right? So, of course, a lot of us, and I'm sure some of you too, you are like, yo, man, that deal, we should be looking at him. We are Manchester United. We should be looking at the big ballers, big strikers, right? But yeah, Fabrizio Romano last night came on and one of his videos said, listen, he squashed that. He said, you know what, United, forget about it. We are not in for Isak, people. And you know what? Newcastle, apparently, they are asking for a Premier League record fee for Isak, around 150 million, right? Around 150 million. Now, listen, Fabrizio did say the only club out there that is looking at Isak right now is Liverpool. There were some links for Al Hilal in Saudi, but right now it looks like it's Liverpool, Liverpool, Liverpool. And Liverpool do have the money, all right, because they found an oil well at Anfield. Because I don't know what is going on with Liverpool, because the way they're behaving, it is unacceptable, right? They are acting as if they finished 15th. It's pretty mad, right? So yeah, so most likely it's going to be Liverpool, right? And listen, if they get Isak, if Liverpool sign Isak, I know a lot of us were dreaming for 21. You know, we always say 21 is coming, kind of thing. But yeah, if they get Isak, I think it's going to be lights out. And they're also looking to bring in Rodrigo. Come on, man. Liverpool is just, they're being ridiculous right now, right? So that's that. So forget about Isak. So who do we focus on? Ruben Amorim likes Ollie Watkins. Fabrizio confirmed that we have made contact with Aston Villa to ask him the situation on Ollie Watkins. What is the deal on his situation? Villa said, you know what? United, forget about it. He is not for sale. Right, Aston Villa, right. Last summer, you were almost about to sell him to Arsenal. But yeah, so Villa said, no, we're not selling him. He's not for sale. But of course, everybody's for sale. So so United did that. So what is United going to do now? The fee that Aston Villa is asking, apparently, for Ollie Watkins is, wait for it, 60 million. 60 million for a 29-year-old. They're taking a piss, okay? Aston Villa got jokes. So let me know if you take Ollie Watkins for 60 million. Listen, for me, maximum 50. All right, for me, maximum 50. Of course, Premier League proven and all. Ruben likes him, but now if the ball is on Ollie Watkins' court, he needs to be the one now to initiate it on their end. Say, you know what? Just like Isak did, right? If he goes to Villa, say, listen, I want the move, then Villa will be forced to negotiate with us to come up with a deal. But yeah, let me know, man, about your striker choices.
Keep left to stay on New Jersey 33 East.
All right, let me know if what your striker choices are. But yeah, see you in the next one. Smash a like, hit the subscribe. Peace.